Hi, everybody. It's Monday, November 13th, 2023. Good morning, good afternoon. Welcome to Against the Public. I'm Dana Lane. We're the only show that combs through early betting patterns, tells you exactly where you might want to steer clear of public opinion. Today, we've identified just two NBA games where the early public betting trends seem to be a little bit misguided. Actually, just one of those. We'll explain that a little bit later. And if you stick with that, likely it's going to do some damage to your bankroll. Before we get into it, our show record, 93-73 after a 2-1 Sunday in the NFL. 20 games over 500, 56% winners. Let's try to build on that tonight. Before we do, I want to remind you what we're doing on Pickdawgz.com right now. I'll tell you exactly why you need to be involved. I have my top 3 NBA plays loaded up on Pickdawgz along with my NBA 3-pack available for just $49.99. You'll say, well, wait a minute, that's usually $54.99. Yep, that's right. So $49.99 today only, just as an olive branch to say, look, we're crushing the NBA this year. Get involved right now. $49.99 gets you all 3 plays. And of course, that also comes with our Pick Dawgz win guarantee, where you must profit or we'll give you an immediate refund check that, immediate site credit for the purchase price. Got in trouble with that one time. Please get involved no matter what you do. Also, please, if you want to go a little bit bigger than that, you had a good weekend. 30-day all-access pass, $399.99. Gives you every single one of my plays from the NBA, college basketball, NHL, NFL, college football, next 30 days for just $399.99. Comes out to about $13.13 a day. If you're new to this and you need some further convincing, just allow me a second to recap what my customers have done recently. In the last 30 days, plus 850 units based on a $100 wager. Number 1 in college football, plus 965 units. Number 1 in college football over the last 30 days, 63% winner. So that's actually heating up, plus 1,335 units. Number 2 in the NBA with 645 units won, 59% winner so far this season. Last 7 days in the NBA, 63.2% winner. So just like in college football, absolutely heating up in the NBA after a 2-1 Sunday. So if that doesn't convince you, I guess we'll try to crush it again today, and I'll come with stronger numbers tomorrow. For everybody else, please go to Pickdawgz.com right now. Get started. Let's roll the sleeves up, get the credit card out, get on that 30-day all-access pass. Okay, let's get to our free games. Now, there's just 2 games, and I'll explain the second game as to why we're doing what we're doing. It's kind of slim pickings based on what I have up on the website and what I want to give you for free. The NBA, we're going to start our 2 plays off with game number 555, 556, a 7:30 Eastern time start. Washington Wizards at the Toronto Raptors. Raptors -9 and 230. And I have no idea why, but 93% of the money is coming in on the Wizards, at least as of an hour ago. 58% of the tickets also are coming in on Washington. I have no idea where this newfound love for the Wizards. I don't know. Maybe it's because they played okay against Brooklyn. Maybe it's because they erased a 17-point deficit and blew it in the fourth quarter, as they usually do. Not only just blew it, but blew the cover too. Appreciate that. Listen, this is what it is in Washington. I mean, nobody comes out and says this, but this is it. And because they're buried in D.C., nobody even talks about them. I mean, they talk about the Pirates more than they talked about the Wizards. I've said this for a long time. The Wizards are one of the worst franchises, not only in the NBA, but in professional sports. It has been like that forever. It was like that under Abe Pollin. It is under the current Ted Leonsis is the owner right now. It's under the same thing under him. They have not won a championship in 55 years. They have not been to the finals in 54 years. The last time they made it past the second round of the playoffs was 54 years ago. Let that sink in. They made the playoffs just 5 times in the last 16 years. They get 0 fan support there. They're rarely going to get my money. I'm going to lay the 9 with Toronto. In game number 2, now, I know this show is called Against the Public, but it's my show, so we're going to go actually with the public in this one. Game 55, 557, 558. Chicago Bulls at the Milwaukee Bucks. Bucks 9.5, 229.5. And Milwaukee, still has not found their stride. They dropped 2 straight games on the road. There isn't any consistency on either end of the court, and we know that Lillard's been nursing that sore calf over the last 2 days, so he's been out of the lineup. There's no way that they can get any kind of cohesion where they're battling injuries, they're battling inconsistencies, they're battling expectations. This team needs to be better defensively. And really all of those things I just listed off has nothing to do with being better defensively. The defense is an effort. Being in the right place at the right time, moving your feet, it is an effort. Offensive end, yeah, you're going to have hot and cold nights. Should not have hot and cold nights on defense. It all is about effort. They seem to always allow the tempo to be dictated to them, just like they did in Indiana. The Bucks are allowing 120 points or more per game, which ranks them 25th in the NBA. They lost their defensive leader, which nobody is talking about when Drew Holiday was traded in that Lillard deal. Guys, until I see Milwaukee make a commitment, not on the offensive end, on the defensive end. And I know last game was better, but I still can't get that Indiana Pacers game out of my head. And if I'm the Chicago Bulls, I'm going to pick up that pace. I'm going to get into a shootout with a Milwaukee team that's inconsistent. So we're going to take over 229.5. That has been bumped up from 229 to 229.5. So it's actually with the public, but I love this number. So we're going to go over that total. So just to recap the 2 NBA plays, Toronto -9, Chicago, Milwaukee over 229.5. Please go to pickdawgz.com right now. Get involved with my many packages that are up there right now, including my NBA 3-pack, $49.99. Get you all 3 of my plays tonight for one low price. And of course, if that does not profit, we'll give you an immediate site credit for the purchase price. No matter how you join me, please make sure you do. Please feel free to DM me at Dana Lane Sports or leave a comment on the YouTube page. Please hit the like button if you do. For Against the Public, I'm Dana Lane. All the best to you and your wagers on Monday.